back to the MT Larder, the musical theatre cooking show where you can't stop our knife and fork when we see a Christmas ham. Today's musical is Legally Blonde, and we're going to be making a homemade pasta in a beetroot sauce. We're supporting UK Black Lives Matter and the Theatre Support Fund. If you wish to give to these causes, the link is in the description below. Now over to today's special guest.
Hi, my name's Graham Lappin, and for 18 months in 2011-2012 I was on the UK tour of Legally Blonde, the musical.
Time to meet today's bakers.
Hi, my name's Abby and
I'm Mary.
and we are from Kent. We are cooking Elle's homemade pasta and pink beetroot sauce.
We are.
Let's peel.
Hello, my name's Ruby and my cameraman is Grant, but I don't think he's going to show his face.
The recipe didn't specify what type of onions to use, so we're using red onions because I figured it would go best with the pink theme.
Seems appropriate.
Yeah.
Legally Blonde homemade pasta and pink beetroot sauce. So lovely ingredients here if you'd like to zoom in, cameraman.
Excellent zooming from Grant there, well done.
Lots of purple-y things going on. So yeah, let's get going.
The recipe also asks for cooking apples. And when I went into Asda, they didn't have any cooking apples, or at least I couldn't see them because I am blind and awkward, so I did not want to ask anybody. So I just bought normal apples. So hopefully we don't die.
Pretty sure you won't die.
Add the beetroot and apple and cook until tender. What does tender mean? Like soft.
Yes, tender is soft.
To me, beetroot, onion, apple is a weird combination, but we're going to go with it.
I am a very enthusiastic cook, baker, whatever you want to call me. But I'm not necessarily a very good one.
Oh no.
I think you do very well.
I made cakes that turned into biscuits because I forgot to check the size of the tins.
We don't have a liquidizer. Don't have a blender, nothing. So we're going to have some lumpy sauce.
Don't tell anyone about the cheesecake.
The time that you forgot to put the sugar in the cheesecake.
I was in year 7 in food tech. There was a box of white powder. I didn't know what it was.
It was sugar.
I thought it was salt.
I thought it was pasta salt for a second.
I got very confused.
You came home in tears.
Woo! Now it's pink. Oh, look at that! Love it. Oh my god, you guys. Looks like the pasta's gonna win the prize.
Oh, loving the new lyrics, Ruby.
They're vegetables, not fruit.
I'm so angry. Look at that. It looks very suspicious. But also, what is that? It's a straight...
Just put the back in there from the other side.
And breathe, Abby.
How much do you need? Does it say?
It's just said a glass. This is from your nan and granddad, and a glass for them is quite big, isn't it?
Garlic.
Peeling garlic.
Garlic. Peeled garlic. Unpeeled garlic. Different colours.
We're getting all the education from Mary here.
What a mess, what a mess. Oh. Mal, what's that, like a lump? Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
I've added more garlic than it says to. It says 1 clove of garlic.
Because you're a garlic addict.
We're having 3.
I hope the other person does a lot better than me. Just saying. That's starting to go doughy now though. Right?
Chopped apples. And chopped onions. And garlic.
Crushed, not chopped.
Right, rolling pin because we don't have one, so we're going to use some wine.
Loving the resourcefulness.
And it says to roll it out as thin as possible, basically. Not gonna lie, I don't think Al would be making her own pasta, but there we go. She's a lawyer, so it doesn't matter.
So that's what it looks like after a little bit of simmering and sweating. It looks really nice. Looks kind of like a fruit salad, but it's not because there's more vegetables than fruit in it.
In it goes. Our lovely pasta. Let's get a spoon to give it a mix. Maybe we should turn the heat up.
I've made a mount. I've made a well. You can't really see it very well because there's no contrast.
You can't see the well.
Nearly done then, basically. That wasn't so bad, was it? Mind you, we haven't tried it yet, so it might not be very nice, but we'll see.
Ah, the water has all escaped outside of the well. My well has a leak, everybody. I cannot construct wells. I am not a beaver. I cannot dam.
I think Legally Blonde's one of my favourite musicals, to be honest. I didn't really know about it until I'd watched it because they have a professional recording on YouTube, which I made you watch. And I think I watched it when I was poorly. And I just love it.
I have so much like flour just hanging off my hands. This does not look like it's going to turn into pasta anytime soon.
It isn't going to be soon at the rate you're doing it.
It says to add it slowly. I am.
Not over the course of a century.
It also keeps leaking. There are holes in my wall.
I'd love to do the show one day. I wouldn't be an owl, but I'll probably be a, oh, what's her name?
Paulette.
The one that sings about going to Ireland or something.
Paulette.
A hairdresser, nail salon lady. Who fights for the right to get her job back. That's me, because really, dogs everywhere.
There it is. After having been rolled out, it is as thin as I think I'm probably going to get it. It won't focus. Oh, there we go. It's very thin. See, little bit of pink.
How much water should you use when you make pasta? About a cup or so.
Unmute for a minute.
Now adding the cream slowly. And carry on.
Mute again.
Thanks for saving our ears there, Abby. Now we're going to head back over to our special guest. So Graham, what was the most challenging part about being in Legally Blonde?
I guess what was most challenging about being part of the show was that as well as being in it, I was also the resident director on tour. So I was in 6 shows a week and it was a busy show. If you weren't on stage, you were backstage either booth singing or getting changed or something. You know, it was full on. The show went by in a flash. But as well as doing that 6 times, I was watching the show twice a week, noting it with the existing cast, as well as running understudy rehearsals and rehearsing in the celebrities that we had, sort of taking the roles of Paulette and Warner and Professor Callahan every 3 months or so. So it was a real steep learning curve. It was a crazy but amazing job.
I'd now like to introduce you to today's new writer. Here is the fantastic Marcus Yee.
Hi everyone, my name is Marcus and I'm a musical theatre writer, director and composer, and today I would like to introduce you to my song cycle, Reflections. So Reflections is a song cycle about midlife crises. I like to write shows every couple of years. It sort of checks in with myself emotionally, physically, spiritually, musically, that sort of thing. And I also just came out of writing a really extensive book musical, so I was trying to experiment with a form that was a little bit less plot-based and more thematically based. So today we're going to be checking out 2 songs from the song cycle, and the first one is Dying for You.
Hey there, how are you? You're finally awake. The doctor says it all went well, there were no mistakes. You survived the accident and will be just fine. Though you may feel some discomfort that will pass in time. But the thought of losing you for a moment was too real. So I knew I had to tell you how I really feel. I've been dying for you a little every day. I've been dying for you in my own private way. Just dying for you for the just a little less of a dog. I always loved your care and constant attention when you went about your way dissecting those frogs. Wow. I've been dying for you to give me the time of day. I've been dying for you to look my way. Just dying for you for the moment that you'd say, please pass that petri dish. But I thought I'd never get the chance to tell you I got my wish. When I learned that you were in a car crash, my world came tumbling down. How was I supposed to live without you if you were not around? So when they said you need an organ donor, I could not decline. So now you have inside of you my liver, spleen, and parts of my spine. I'm literally dying for you. My lungs are shutting down. Yes, I'm dying for you. I'll be 6 feet underground. Yes, I'm dying for you. So you know what I already knew. And I hope you'll always remember me. Dying for you. Dying for
So I wrote Dying for You because I was listening to a lot of music that had these really large declarations of love, like Grenade by Bruno Mars. And I thought, hey, what if I wrote a character that actually followed through on her, like, you know, really drastic declaration of love? And that's how that song came about. For my next song, we're going to be checking out Settle For Me.
I'm not the perfect vision of the alpha male. I'm not tall and handsome, I'm just awkward and pale. And maybe I don't drive a nice car, and my credit card limit doesn't go too far. But I'd like to take this moment to say, before you get a chance to run away, settle for me. I'm a solid second choice, settle for me. Though my hands are always moist, I wouldn't win a beauty contest, cause no one wants to see me undressed. But I'll be there when there's no one left. Settle for me. Maybe I have just been too complacent, but truth be told, I live in my mother's basement. But meeting you has given me so much drive. Yes, you are the reason that I feel so alive. So before you put me in the friend zone, I'd like to share with you my personal poem, Settle For Me. I'm your best choice for plan B, settle for me. You'd make my mother so happy. I may not be the smartest guy, but for you I'd gladly die. I'd do anything to be right by your side. Settle for me. I've always been the guy hiding in the corner. In the country of me, I was the foreigner. That is why I was never too proactive. Though I find you so attractive, though I'm not Mr. Buff and Tough, I can be Mr. Good Enough. So maybe what I'm asking is a lot, but still I had to try and take my shot. Settle for me. Though you got me way outclassed, settle for me. Though my body odor's unsurpassed, for when you're near I sweat and freeze. But for you I cross the 7 seas and buy deodorant in large quantities. Settle for me. Begging you please, oh won't you settle for me.
So I wrote settle for me because one day I turned to my partner and I asked him, "Did you settle for me?" And he did not give me an answer. So that's how this song came about. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to find out more about my other musical theater work, please go to my website www.marcusyi.com. See you soon. Bye.
Now let's head back to the kitchen.
Pasta is done, sauce is cooked. Just gotta plate it up now and hope that it's nice. Bagsy, you tried it first.
This is our sauce.
It's definitely pink.
Kind of looks like, I don't know, some sort of like ice cream mixture. Hopefully it tastes good.
This has been an adventure of mixed emotions. It's definitely not going to look nice.
Okay, so this is the final product. Honestly, it was a disaster. It has not gone well. The pasta is not right.
I don't know what to say there, Abby.
Anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong. My mother now refuses to be part of this. She refuses to put her name to this. And I understand it.
There it is, guys. Our pink pasta. Ignore the water.
I'd say I'd be willing to try it again and play around with it.
I do hope that it's nice, and to whoever else is cooking this and going to try it, I'd try it because it's been fun, right?
I'm just very confused. Kind of annoyed.
It's okay, Abby. Just let yourself be legally a bad cook.
Hope you had more fun watching this than I did eating it. It was fun to make it.
Bye, guys.
Thank you for watching today's episode. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a like and a subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode.
So, stay safe, wash your hands, and keep baking.
We're missing the songs and we're missing the show, so let's see just how this goes. It's time to bake and it couldn't be harder. Let's step into